you guys to understand one thing. Monday Night Raw review, obviously. But I want you all to understand one thing. It is not just me. We're going to do something different. This is on my Twitter wall right now. I asked you guys what you thought of Monday Night Raw tonight, February 1st, 2016. I'm going to read you some tweets from the people that follow me on WWE on Twitter, okay? I've never been so embarrassed to be a human being watching this product. Worst show of the year. Worst Raw ever. Worst show I've seen in a long time. Struggling to stay awake. Seriously, JD, why would you ask that question? We all know that Raw was horrible. I got more coming in. Is there going to be a Big E poll? Expecting a JD rant tonight. Tonight's show was awful. No bright spots at all. You guys get the point. You guys get the picture. Okay? As far as the poll goes, still ongoing. Twitter poll on my page, at JD from NY206 if you're not following me. What did you guys think of tonight's Raw? 86% thumbs down and counting. WWE fucking blows. If I didn't have to come on here and do this for you guys, and believe me, I would save all this for the PODBEAN podcast and the iTunes podcast for Sunday. If it was up to me, I wouldn't even be here right now. I would not even be sitting here right now. Because my mood after watching Monday Night Raw is what? One of disgust, disappointment, thinking that the show will never, ever, 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 ever get back on track to what it should be. I have absolutely no faith in WWE after watching Raw on a Monday night like tonight. It's awful. There's not one positive thing to say about this show. And you're 3 weeks going into Fastlane to determine who is the number one contender for the WWE Championship. You have generated no excitement whatsoever. I can go on and on about the show being 3 hours. I can go on and on about what I didn't like and what I didn't like, because there certainly wasn't anything that I did like on this show. Raw sucks. And I fucking hate coming on here each and every week telling you that it sucks. Because I know there's going to be some fucking asshole in the comment section. Oh, JD, you're nothing but fucking negative. You say this and that, stop watching. Please. Please. Grow a fucking brain. I'm not going to stop watching because I have a channel to fucking take care of. You fucking clown. I'm not going to stop watching. You know, how many times did I mention this on Out of Nowhere? If your fucking favorite team, your favorite professional sports team sucks, right? You're going to give up on them? You're going to abandon them? You're going to be a front runner and fucking drop them and go to the first place team and start cheering for them? No. No, it's not what we do here. Do the bad, the worst, and the fucking downright terrible. I'll still watch WWE. But this does not give WWE an excuse to put on shit television. I mean, WWE creative. Aren't you supposed to be creative? You're supposed to have a background in creative writing to be on WWE's writing staff, correct? Nothing that they do speaks to me as creative. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. All I see is a bunch of fucking bullshit that nobody gives a shit about. And then we see Roman Reigns, the big players. Roman Reigns, Brock Lesnar. Bray Wyatt wasn't even there because his grandfather's in the fucking hospital, which I understand completely. I understand completely. So we lost a big player there. We could have seen some interaction with Brock Lesnar and Bray Wyatt tonight. But WWE, I swear to God, Cena, Rollins, Cesaro, Daniel Bryan, I'm fucking wishing upon a star. These guys cannot get back soon enough. Seriously. WWE right now is at the lowest it's ever been, and I say this each and every week. And they continue to sink lower and lower and lower every Monday. How is that possible? How? I can sit on my couch and give you guys a better 3 hours, a more entertaining 3 hours on WWE 2K16. Why is it so difficult for WWE to give us quality television, and television that keeps us interested from hour to hour, television that keeps us intrigued? Why? Why is it so difficult? This is like a fucking unsolved mystery. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't want to complain. I don't want to bitch. I don't want to moan. I don't want to cry. All I want is wrestling on a Monday night that I can fucking enjoy. Thank God we have NXT. Seriously. The best thing about Monday Night Raw tonight was the hype package that they put on commercial, hyping Finn Balor and Apollo Crews in a non-title match for Wednesday's episode of NXT. That was the best part of Monday Night Raw. That goes to show you how bad this show was. The fact that I found enjoyment in a fucking 2-minute video package of Finn Balor and Apollo Crews in a non-title match this coming Wednesday, that speaks volumes. And I'm sure there's many of you who are watching me that agree with me. Thank God for Finn Balor and Apollo Crews on Wednesday. Seriously. Seriously. WWE, I don't know what they have to do. I seriously don't know what they have to do. I don't even think plucking everybody out of NXT is going to rejuvenate this product, man. Everything about this show needs to be changed. From the theme music, to the announce team, to the way things are just handled on television with storylines and matches and everything. Everything down to the fucking colors of the show, man. Change it all. This show is fucking god-awful. Awful. And this is your road to WrestleMania. Seriously. I have no words for WWE's lack of creativity and laziness. You want to make Fastlane an A-plus pay-per-view, something that falls in between the Rumble and WrestleMania. Well, you're certainly not doing it tonight. You're certainly not doing it tonight. And you're setting yourselves up for a colossal failure if you think Roman Reigns is going to be over in that triple threat match. I can't wait to see the fucking shitstorm that is going to happen on Sunday night, 3 weeks from now at Fastlane. I can't wait. I can't wait. Dean Ambrose comes out and does something that Roman Reigns should be doing. He came out and did something that Roman Reigns should be doing. He confronted Brock Lesnar in the opening of this show. Where was Roman Reigns? Nowhere. He was in the back, cowering like a fucking pussy. Instead, he's hiding behind Dean Ambrose in a segment with Stephanie McMahon a little bit into the show before hour one concluded. That's where Roman Reigns was. Not in Dean Ambrose's side or in his corner confronting Brock Lesnar collectively. No, they're not doing that. He's in the back while Dean Ambrose is confronting Brock Lesnar, explaining his case as to what is going to happen at Fastlane. How does that make Roman a credible fucking opponent? How does that come off to the viewer at home? That Roman is going to be given another opportunity just freely? That Roman is a coward? That Roman doesn't deserve to be here? That Roman is better than Dean Ambrose because he doesn't need to be in the ring to confront the biggest threat in his way to get to WrestleMania? That makes no sense. Again, WWE booking makes no sense. Last week, you give Roman Reigns a title shot after you valiantly took the belt off him, speaking about the Authority, took the belt off him at the Royal Rumble. Then you want to willingly give him a title shot. Now this week, you don't even have him come out except for the main event. You don't have him confront Lesnar. You don't have him confront Heyman, explaining his case as to why Triple H screwed him. No, he remains quiet. He says nothing. Why is this man laughing and smiling and chatting it up with Stephanie McMahon and not saying the things that need to be said? I don't understand that. If I was Roman Reigns, I'd be explaining my case as to why your husband came out at number 30 and rigged the system for the Royal Rumble. Why is he allowed to come out at number 30? None of this was mentioned. All we get is Roman Reigns. And I'm not bashing Roman Reigns tonight. He did decent in his segment with Stephanie. I liked the way he came off. I liked his presentation. But Roman Reigns is not showing you, the viewer, that he wants to be WWE champion. He's not showing you that he is championship material. He's not showing you that he's a man and willing to face the fucking demon one-on-one, the beast one-on-one. He's not showing you any of that. Where's the Roman Reigns from WrestleMania last year, who was not afraid to take a beating? He should be in the ring. He should be explaining his case as to why he wants to be WWE champion, not Dean Ambrose. All WWE is doing right now is pouring gasoline on the fire, and the explosion is waiting to fucking happen at Fastlane. When Dean Ambrose does not win this match at Fastlane, you are going to get a fucking explosion. And it's not going to be good for WWE or Roman Reigns. They're not setting up and positioning Roman Reigns in a way that makes me believe he should be champion. He's not coming off as I want to be champion. Very laxed. Very laid back. Very, okay, I'm going to get my opportunity. I'm going to get my title back regardless. I don't need to take the proper steps in order to get there and make everybody believe. This is why I have a problem. This is why I come on here and rant. So you see, you people don't watch the show the way I watch. Everybody listens to me and everybody reads my tweets. Oh, he's just bitching and moaning for no reason. Enjoy the show for what it is. No. If something doesn't make sense, I am here to tell you it doesn't make sense. I'm not going to sit here and fucking swallow the pills that WWE is willingly give you. Here, swallow these on Monday night and enjoy it. No. No. Nothing makes sense here. You're going to date back to this video after you watch Fastlane, and you're going to realize JD was right again. Roman is being set up for a failure. And WWE is going to be put in a position where they might have to make Dean Ambrose go to WrestleMania and fight for the WWE Championship. Dean Ambrose is going to be the overwhelming favorite in this match. If he does not win this match, he and the rest of the WWE are going, again, to be floating up Schitt's Creek and heading right for a waterfall, and boom, right down they go. This is going to end in fucking failure. There's no way, there is no possible way Roman Reigns is coming out of Fastlane looking the way WWE wants him to look. None. You have him in there with Brock Lesnar and Dean Ambrose. Brock Lesnar is one of the most universally respected athletes in the world. Dean Ambrose is probably your best face right now on the WWE roster. And who is Roman Reigns? Barely can get any type of reaction, minus the fucking 6-year-old children and the women ready to lift their shirts up for Roman Reigns in the crowd at Alabama tonight. That's all. The rest are people who don't want to see him, booing vehemently. This guy sucks. Get off my TV. He's not over. And I said this on the DangerZone this week. Go and watch it. I'll link you down below. Roman is not over. And you're going to be seeing that. And you're going to be understanding how true the words are that are coming out of my mouth are. He's not over. And the WWE creative writing team and Vince and Triple H and Stephanie McMahon. I don't even put Triple H in this fucking conversation because I know he's not for this shit. This is all Vince McMahon and Kevin Dunn. This entire show, up and down, is Vince McMahon. This is what I want. This is what I want. Raw is great. How do you wake up in the morning and think about what we did on Monday night and be okay with it? If I was a CEO, I'd be fucking kicking myself in the balls. This show sucks. It is fucking awful. And for the reasons that I just gave you, there's absolutely nothing redeeming about this show. There's absolutely no reason for me to even go over the rest of the fucking card. I'm going to do it anyway, just to show you how fucking stupid they are. And the stupid decisions that they made tonight. It's fucking terrible. That's just the fucking thing that started me off right there. Watching the whole show. I'm on my phone, and I'm watching, and I'm thinking, what am I saying on fucking Raw review tonight? That's what I got. And if you don't like it, go take a fucking walk. It's the truth. 85% thumbs down and 15% thumbs up right now. 213 votes. Sucks. I'm not the only one who thinks that. People come here because everybody is in agreement with what I say. 15% of you, you might not like what I'm saying. Tough shit. Tough shit. Raw was in Alabama tonight. Ooh, big deal. Kalisto versus Rusev. I'm not going to sit here and tell you it was a bad match, because it wasn't. Kalisto and Rusev gave you everything that they had for 10 minutes. It was an entertaining match. Del Rio's outside by commentary. But again, what does this mean? What does this mean? It means nothing to me. Rusev, they're trying to build Rusev up, and it's going to be a long time before you put Rusev in a ring and on TV on Monday nights before I even remotely start caring about him. He's been nothing and has done nothing for the last year. Why am I supposed to care about him in a non-title match against the newly crowned United States champion? I'm not. Fuck the League of Nations, get them off the fucking TV, and give us Kalisto and Neville in a United States Championship match. And let those two give you match after match after match, week after week after week. You want to relive the fucking Benoit and Booker T best out of 7 shit? Do that with Kalisto and Neville. I would love to see that. I would love to see that over the United States Championship. Because John Cena not having the United States Championship, I'm fucking getting annoyed that John Cena is not on TV giving me the U.S. Open Challenge, and we're not having Nevilles and Kalistos and guys like that coming out challenging for the United States Championship. This is not getting the United States Championship over. It's not. The League of Nations fucking sucks. Get them off the TV. Seriously. They do nothing at all. But Del Rio and Kalisto now are headed on another collision course for yet again another championship match. Why WWE Creative thinks we want to see this match again at Fastlane is just baffling to me. Didn't we get enough of it in January? Now it's going to bleed into February? What's going to happen now? Kalisto's going to lose the title again? And Del Rio's going to be a 3-time U.S. champion in fucking 4 months? I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it. Kalisto wins by countout. Rusev is unable to make the 10 count. He beats Rusev at 10 minutes and 11 seconds. Nobody wants to see Rusev and nobody wants to see Del Rio and Kalisto again for the United States Championship. And my computer's acting fucking funny. I don't know what the hell is going on. What is going on here, man? Seriously. Moving on, because my computer's a fucking piece of shit and my web browser froze. I don't know why. Couldn't scroll down to see the fucking results of the show. After Kalisto and Rusev, we got a Miz TV segment. And this is another thing that fucking pissed me off. I don't give a shit who you are. I don't give a shit what you think. AJ Styles and The Miz. This was doomed for failure. This was doomed for failure. There's a way to treat these guys, and this is not it. There's a certain way to treat an AJ Styles upon coming into the WWE, and this is not it. You want to WWE him immediately? You want to put him in that fucking boat already and get him accustomed to how things are running on Monday Night Raw? This is how you do it. You put him on Miz TV. You put him on Miz TV. Seriously. This is how Vince McMahon thinks about booking AJ Styles. This is what he thinks of AJ Styles. This is what he thinks is proper booking for probably the greatest independent wrestler in the world before he signed with WWE. This is what they think. They put him in there, and God knows his fucking accolades. I don't have a list of his accolades in front of me, but you guys don't need a list of accolades to know how great AJ Styles is. I don't. I don't need a list of anything to know how great AJ Styles is. But WWE apparently thinks this is the proper way to book him. The best independent signing you've made in fucking years. You put him on Miz TV. You don't have him say a goddamn fucking word. How is that getting him over? How is that explaining his story? How is that getting people to know who AJ Styles is? He didn't even need to be on this fucking show. You have the greatest wrestler in the fucking world right now. And that's what you do with him instead of putting him in an in-ring match. 15 minutes on Monday Night Raw to show us exactly what AJ Styles can do and who he is. You rather put him in a segment where he doesn't utter one fucking word with The Miz, and then you want to promote The Miz versus AJ Styles on SmackDown. If that is a shit way to book anybody, I don't get it. I don't understand it. There was nothing about this segment that did good for anybody. The beating to The Miz popped a reaction. Great, but what did it do? What does it mean? It means nothing. It means Vince McMahon doesn't give a shit about spending all this money on the biggest free agent signing he's done in years. That's what it means. Awful. Absolutely fucking awful. And the WWE scripting The Miz's lines, like he can see a lot of Daniel Bryan in AJ, and he needs The Miz to make it in the WWE. Are they fucking out of their minds? Instead of giving this man a fucking match on TV to highlight what this guy can do, they're scripting The Miz to tell everybody that AJ Styles needs The Miz. If anybody needs a dick slap across the face, it's the man that scripted that fucking promo and actually approved it before this show went on the air. Awful. Absolutely fucking awful. The one thing that AJ Styles was thinking while he sat in that chair, not uttering a fucking word, is, what the fuck did I do? Why did I leave New Japan? That's exactly what he's thinking. Awful fucking segment. Brie Bella versus Charlotte. Another thing that doesn't make any sense. Charlotte is in a feud with Sasha and Becky. But she's fighting Brie, who has absolutely nothing to do with what's going on with Sasha and Becky. This was a complete waste of fucking time, and your champion lost. Your champion lost to someone who is not even mingled in the title picture. She lost to a total diva. How do you like that one? Again, WWE booking rears its ugly head. It's fucking sheer stupidity. Brie Bella, sleep mode, beat Charlotte with a small package at 4:45. Great job, WWE. Eric Rowan versus The Big Show. This is the one thing that you go on WWE's Twitter and they're highlighting Big Show versus Eric Rowan for Monday Night Raw. If there's one way to get people not to watch Monday Night Raw, it's to put a video fucking package highlighting Big Show versus Eric Rowan tonight on Monday Night Raw. Like the stairs match that they had at fucking Tables, Ladders, and Chairs 2014 wasn't bad enough, right? We have to see it again. The match only lasted 1 minute and 20 seconds, but that was 1 minute and 20 seconds too fucking long. The beatdown at the end of the fucking match, again, who cares? Who cares? I cringed, grinding my teeth, pulling the gray hairs that I have out in my fucking beard. I swear to God, I'm getting goosebumps and fucking fear. I'm already having fucking sleepless nights, sweating in my sleep, thinking about Big Show versus Braun Strowman being booked for Fastlane. I mean, if WWE wants a shit fucking buy rate, seriously, if they want a universal fucking nap time on Sunday, 3 weeks from now at Fastlane, then please, by all means, book this match. Book this match. Everybody, I swear to God, if this match is being booked for Fastlane, have your pillows, have your chamomile tea, have a nice fucking teaspoon of NyQuil ready on your bedside, please. And I'll wake you when it's over, because it's not going to be pretty. Watching that match at Fastlane, if booked, will make you realize that I will never watch wrestling again. Why am I a professional wrestling fan? Why is this on my TV? Please join the movement. ProWrestlingTees.com/off the script. Go buy your Get Off My TV t-shirt. There's a reason why it's on the shirt. There's a reason why I had them made. It's because I can't stand this shit being on my TV Monday night. I can't. It's awful. And there's no way the Big Show should be in anything wrestling related leading up to WrestleMania. Seriously. Get this fucking guy off my TV. And the people in Alabama don't seem to mind him. That goes to show you how dumb people in Alabama really are. Seriously. An absolute waste of fucking everybody's time. Titus O'Neil versus Tyler Breeze. Listen, I don't have anything against Titus O'Neil. I really don't. He's a great spokesman. He's great for public relations in WWE. He's big. He's athletic. He's got a decent look. But there's no fucking way that this man should be beating Tyler Breeze. Absolutely no fucking way. What did Michael Cole say that he won 16 straight matches? 16 straight matches against who? When fucking 12 of them were against Stardust. Seriously? What kind of stat is that? You're gonna come to me with numbers, but a number like that, after 12 of those 16 wins were against Stardust, are meaningless. And 3 of them were against Tyler Breeze. He lost to Tyler Breeze lost to Titus O'Neil. What the fuck is going on? What world are we living in, bro? I mean, why do we have a developmental territory in NXT? Why do we have a performance center? Seriously. 5 years. 5 years it took Tyler Breeze to get to this point. Now, he's only 26, 27 years old. 28 years old, whatever the fuck. He's not even in his 30s yet. He's got a long way to go. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know who fucking backstage hates him. I don't know what the plan is. I don't know who's got it out for him. I don't know who doesn't understand the gimmick back there. You know, I know Vince doesn't want it anymore. But why do you bring him up to have him job? Why do you bring him up to lose? I mean, does that make any sense creatively? If you're going to do this to him, you should have kept him down there. What is this doing for his morale? Nothing. He's probably depressed. He's probably having sleepless nights. You know, he's probably, I wonder how much more money he's actually making being on Monday Night Raw. Seriously, he's not selling merchandise. Nobody gives a shit about him. People aren't paying money to come see him in the arenas. How much more money is he really taking or really getting from being on Monday Night Raw on the main roster? I would ask to be back. I would actually go to management and ask to be back down in NXT. Seriously. I don't give a shit what it would do. I don't give a shit how it would offend them. This is fucking terrible. Seriously. I would take the pay cut and I would look at it as a promotion. Going from NXT to Monday Night Raw is a demotion. From Raw to NXT is the best promotion anybody in the WWE can be given. That's the way I see it, and that's the way it really comes off. Because if you're going to pull this guy from NXT to have him job, what sense does that make? Each and every fucking week. You treat him like fucking garbage, and after 5 years, this is the fucking thank you that you give him. This is the reward for all his hard work that he's getting. I don't get it. Tyler Breeze should not be losing to Titus O'Neil. Tyler Breeze should be winning week after week after week. This is absolutely fucking pathetic. And I wish WWE, I swear to God, everybody who's thinking that way right now and is okay with this decision, honestly, should be fucking let go of their position. They have not one iota of a fucking idea worth anybody's time if they think this is right. Absolutely pathetic. Dolph Ziggler versus Kevin Owens. This is another thing I'm fucking pissed off about. Not only is this the 8th fucking time that we're seeing this match. 8 times. Dating back to fucking December 2015, I'm sorry. December 2015. 8 fucking times. Why are we seeing this again? Alright? Kevin Owens might have won the majority of those matches. Kevin Owens is the one heel that has momentum on his side. Kevin Owens, the one heel that should be in line for major championships in the WWE. The one heel that the WWE has right now that's actually a fucking heel and people like and people want to see. What do? You have him come out looking like fucking greatness from a Dean Ambrose loss, which was great. He didn't win the title. But you're going to have him again, come out and beat Dolph Ziggler, and then the next week and have Dolph Ziggler beat Kevin Owens? Dolph Ziggler beat Kevin Owens tonight. Why? Why? What does this mean for Dolph Ziggler? What are you going to do with Dolph Ziggler? What's the plan for Dolph Ziggler? Is he going to be elevated? Is he going to move up on the card? What does this do for Dolph Ziggler? It does nothing. It does nothing. I was once a fan and a big advocate for Dolph Ziggler. Not anymore. Until WWE smartens up and starts giving me some type of direction with Dolph Ziggler, I don't give a shit. As far as I'm concerned, as far as I see it, he's on my get off my TV list. 3 years, and nothing has changed with Dolph Ziggler. The only thing that's changed is he now looks like a Motley Crue groupie. That's the only thing that fucking changed about him. No innovation, same fucking style for 3 years, bumping and fucking flailing all over the ring, selling like a wild man. Nothing's changed with Dolph Ziggler. So what does this win over Kevin Owens do for Dolph Ziggler? Nothing. Nothing. In the eyes of the stupid fan and the crowd, Dolph Ziggler got a victory, and that halted Kevin Owens' momentum. Kevin Owens should be on a fucking train full of momentum going into WrestleMania. Dolph Ziggler's not going to have a major piece at WrestleMania. Kevin Owens is. Why are you having Kevin Owens lose? I know why. Because they're going to book this match at Fastlane. They're going to book it for a 9th time. And they're going to make Kevin Owens get the victory. And a victory over Dolph Ziggler means what? Nothing. It means nothing. Just like Dolph Ziggler's win tonight meant nothing. And I'm not saying that it wasn't this was probably the best match that they had out of all 8. But what does it mean? Nothing. It means nothing. Kevin Owens should have won. He needs the momentum way more than Dolph Ziggler. Becky Lynch versus Sasha Banks. I didn't care. The match lasted 3 minutes. The whole thing was about Team Bad and Sasha Banks. Sasha Banks says that she's now a loner. She wants to do things on her own. She had a split. But no hard feelings. So obviously, out come Naomi and Tamina. They're saying, they're still a family. They're still a group. They're still friends. They still have unity. Right? I hate that fucking unity. Whatever the fuck they do. So, obviously, Naomi and Tamina get involved in the match, and they beat down Sasha Banks. So, in the end, surprisingly, Becky and Sasha teamed up against Naomi and Tamina, which I'm assuming this will either be a match on SmackDown or a tag team match on Monday Night Raw next week. Expect it. It's coming. But Sasha and Becky stood tall in the end. Sasha beats Becky by DQ when Tamina and Naomi interfered. Sasha and Becky double-teamed Team Bad, so look forward to that match. Not like anybody cares. We want to see Sasha and Becky and not Naomi and Tamina. And then the main event, New Day versus Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose. I was tweeting you guys, or trying not to fall asleep. Really didn't matter. In the ending, the only important thing that happened here was that Brock Lesnar pretty much came out and F5'd Dean Ambrose. The reason why he came out and F5'd Dean Ambrose and didn't do anything in the opening segment when Dean Ambrose got in his face was because Triple H earlier in the evening said, "What's going on? What's going on with Brock Lesnar? Is he becoming too soft to be the mayor of Suplex City, or what the fuck he said?" So Brock Lesnar, in typical Brock Lesnar hilarious fashion, says, "I'll see you at WrestleMania." And they exchange words, and Brock Lesnar's vowing to be at WrestleMania. I'll see you there. He's going to win the #1 contendership. He's going to win the WWE title. So he didn't take kindly to Triple H calling him soft. So that's what prompted Brock Lesnar to come out. He F5'd Dean Ambrose, and that's the way the show went off the air. Nothing of importance. It goes to show you, and WWE set up Roman Reigns for more failure. That's the only thing that it set up. So, in the end, Monday Night Raw was an absolutely fucking dreadful experience. Kalisto beat Rusev via countout. The Usos, I forgot about that. Usos and the Social Outcasts, I'm not even going to go over because it's absolutely fucking worthless. No reason to talk about it. Usos beat Curtis Axel and Adam Rose. Brie Bella beat Charlotte. Big Show versus Eric Rowan. He beat Eric Rowan with a chokeslam. Titus O'Neil beat Tyler Breeze. Dolph Ziggler beat Kevin Owens. And Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose beat The New Day. Dirty deeds to Big E. And then followed by a Brock Lesnar interference. But that's all I got for Monday Night Raw, man. It's awful. It really is. I'll see you guys right back here on Friday for Off The Script. If you guys missed anything previously that I did wrestling related over the weekend, links will be down below. I did post a video today about Bret Hart announcing that he has prostate cancer. Go and check that out and leave him some kind words on his Twitter. I would greatly appreciate that, to go check that out. If you guys missed the podcast on iTunes, Stitcher, Podbean and AudioBoom. Links will be down in the description below. You guys can go check that out. A new episode went up yesterday talking about the Royal Rumble, NXT Dallas, and all that, and the rumored Braun Strowman versus Undertaker match, which I'm hearing is not taking place, according to Brian Alvarez of the Wrestling Observer. So we'll talk about that on Friday as well. But if you missed the podcast, the link to all that is down in the description below. And as always, if you guys want to go buy a t-shirt, support the show, www.prowrestlingtees.com/offthescript. Buy your t-shirt, man. Join the movement. Get off my TV. I'll see you guys right back here for Friday, episode 103 of Off the Script. Until then, I'm JD. Leave a thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below. And I'll see you right back here for Off the Script.